Hello everyone. We are Team NOMADS, a tech-driven startup focused on innovating the in-store retail experience. We're excited to present Trollex, the future of in-store shopping. First, let me introduce our team. I'm Ayana, the project manager of our startup. We have Altanay, marketing manager, Diora, system engineer, Azilet, IT manager, Begimai, supply chain manager, and Fayez John, financial manager. Here's a quick overview of what we'll be covering in today's presentation. And let's get started. Our flagship product is called Trollex. It's AI-powered autonomous shopping trolley that follows customers, scans items in real time, and enables instant checkout. Our main goal is to revolutionize how people shop in physical retail stores, making the process smoother, faster, and smarter. We want to eliminate long lines with real-time scanning, reduce physical burden through autonomous movement, and provide valuable data to help retailers make smarter decisions. At the same time, we're personalizing the shopping journey using AI-driven insights. So we identify three core problems. First, long checkout lines that waste time and cause frustration. Second, physical discomfort of pushing heavy carts, especially for the elderly or families with kids. Third, retailers struggle with outdated systems that are inefficient and lack real time data. And our solution is Trollex, a smart card that follows customers, scans items automatically, and allows fast mobile payments. Plus, it gathers and analyzes data to help retailers improve inventory, layout, and staff planning. Trollex brings value to both shoppers and retailers. For customers, it's all about convenience. No lines, no pushing, just smarter shopping. For retailers, it offers valuable real-time insights to optimize their operations. And for both, it creates personalized and futuristic retail experience, making shopping more efficient, comfortable, and enjoyable.
My name is Altanay, and I'm gonna talk about the market research part. Starting from the target market. For the total addressable market, we have 66,000 retail stores in South Korea. So these are supermarkets, hypermarkets, and convenience stores. And for the addressable market, we have around 500 to 600 large supermarkets, including HomePlus, eMart, Lottomart, and GS Supermarket. And for the obtainable market, we have 100 to 240 stores from the addressable market, that is 20 to 40%. And we estimated that from $5 million to $8 million is annual revenue opportunity. So the main thing, the beachhead market. So our initial focus laid on Incheon area, the areas like urban and that have high population density. And for the people is working families, and for the retailers that have like large format. Our customer persona is Park Ji-hyo. She is 38 years old working mother from Incheon. Also, she's tech savvy, time conscious, family oriented, and usually she shops at HomePlus and use smart home tools. For the decision making unit, we have economic buyers that are retail chain executives and end users, shoppers, customers like our persona Park Ji-hyo. And for the champions, store managers or operations who want smoother store flow. And the last thing, influencers. Our influencers are marketing teams and customer experience officers. In order to stand out our competitive advantage, we found out pain points of our customers and also retailers. The main pain points for our customers are long lines, pushing traditional heavy carts, and also tiring shopping trips. For the retailers, rising labor costs, outdated systems, and inefficient analytics. Our main advantages that makes different from our competitors are that our Trollex is hands-free, real-time scanning, and it also has inventory analytics and checkout elimination. Standard cards and also self-checkout don't really have these features. So this was the market research part. Thank you for your attention.
I'll now walk you through technology and process behind our smart trolley. And the main function of our product is follow me, where the trolley follows a customer around in real time. To make this happen, we broke down this system into several technical tasks. First one is TurtleBot motion control using ROS2. So TurtleBot helps our product, our trolley, move around with Raspberry 2. Next one is obstacle detection and avoidance, system testing and debugging in real time, and also real-time person and QR code detection in order to recognize the target and follow. Now, let me go through hardware and software part of our product. First, the main part of our trolley is TurtleBot with Raspberry Pi. TurtleBot is the main part which executes motion commands and which helps our trolley move. And Raspberry Pi, it processes data using ROS2. And Raspberry Pi is the main brain of our product. Next one is camera. It captures the environment first, and the second, it scans the product, and also it can scan the QR code in order to recognize the target to follow. Next one is LiDAR. It provides obstacle data, which helps the trolley to avoid the obstacles. Next one is, let's look at software. With software, Ubuntu was very big help. It is an operating system that the robot runs on. Next one is ROS2, Humble Hausgefühl. It helps different parts of the robot talk to each other. And next one is Gazebo. It's a virtual space where we test the robot before using it in real life. And it helped us to implement our code into TurtleBot in a very safe way. Next one is R-Ways, a tool that shows that what robot sees and does, and it also helps us to see how the robot scans the environment with color code. Now let me go through the architecture overview. This is the whole system of our product. First, this is the end user. End user has a mobile phone, mobile app with which they can scan with the help of Raspberry Pi. And Raspberry Pi is connected to Flash Survey or OpenCR in our case. And it is subsequently connected to LiDAR sensors and wheels. And also Raspberry Pi is connected to camera, which helps us to scan the product. And the product is added into the list, and we can pay with our mobile app. Now, let me quickly go through our flowchart for hardware. As I mentioned earlier, we have TurtleBot 3 Burger, which is connected to Raspberry Pi, the brain of our product, and it's connected to Pi camera module and LiDAR sensor. and it is connected to OpenCR, which helps to activate the motors, which subsequently moves the wheels. Now let me talk about challenges. There were many challenges, but I could mention only several ones. So first one was camera lag and overheating, and which was very delicate problem because I was afraid to harm the tools. Next one is roster dependency conflicts, which took lots of time and lots of research from my side. Next one is delays within the system between nodes, and one of the difficult challenges was integration of the whole system. Now let me talk about implementations solutions, how I found the way. Camera, I used it with brakes, and when it comes to ROS versions, I made a research and reinstalled the whole system again several times to make it work. And I chose the humble house wheel because it is a newer version of ROS 2 and it has broader functions. Next one, modular roster nodes for detection, navigation, and control, which helped me to integrate the system in ROS 2. Here is the brief demo video, and you can see the whole demo video in a separate video. Okay. And now let me go through the future expansion. So in future, hopefully our product will have auto payment, and also it's going to recognize the person's face and follows, which is more advanced version. And I would say which it is even more concise in order to follow the customer. And next one is voice control, which will make our customers' life much, much easier. Thank you.
Now I'm going to talk about the prototype 2D and 3D design quality. Uh, of course, at first we were thinking about how the product is going to look like. So we made some uh, drawings and sketches on our sketchbook. Me and my teammate, we were discussing about how it's going to look like. Yeah, as you can see in the left side, we can see the original view from the side, like diagonal side of the product. So here we were just making the first views, so there's not much details as you can see. So there is a barcode and there's a lidar system, which are like the most important ones for our product. And also about the other stuff, I'm gonna explain it later. The top view, yeah, it was more rectangular because we had to check the sides and the sizes of the measurements of the each side, how big or how small it's gonna be. Uh, this one, the side view, it looks like just normal cart, shopping cart, but it's fully automated. There is front and back. So yeah. And also after all our sketches and discussions with my team members, we made a kind of ask for help from the AI, artificial intelligence generated view of Trollex. Trollex is our product name. As you can see, let me discuss and explain all of this stuff more detailed. So at first, we can see the card scanner. Here, you can pay with your card, or like if you have the Apple Pay or like any NFC cards, you can also make a touch screen. It's gonna be shown in our demo video. And also display. Display is the main computer of one of the main computers, okay, of our product, because you have to see what you are taking and what you're buying, and also it shows the calories or like the what suggestions you can have if you're always eating the milk or egg, something like this. It's gonna help you to choose either like more other like uh other brand products or just something similar like this. Yeah, as you can see here, grand screen, yeah, this one. And we are thinking about either we are gonna have a handle because it should be also like not fully automated or it can be full automated. It depends on the product. We might have the two types, but now we are discussing and like focused more on the fully automated because we have all the scanners that it can help to make it easier. So next one, product scanner. Some here, as you can see, there's going to be a scanner that every time when you put something inside of your cart, it's going to scan of the barcode. It doesn't matter like which side, or like in Dice or like Uniqlo's, you know, the weight sensors, right? When you just put some like on the flat surface and it's gonna know what is this, like no matter what side. And also it's gonna appear in this display what you're buying. Maybe it can also suggest, as I said before. Voice assistant button. It's the AI generated, as I said before, so it's also add by themselves, like our own opinion. But for our project, we're thinking about it. But since we don't have that much uh, supplies, we didn't add that. But voice assistant is gonna work like you're gonna say, or for those people who cannot see well, uh, it can say what you are buying. For example, you're getting the full of, for example, potatoes or like potato chips you're putting, and you don't know what's the brand, and the voice assistant's gonna say like, What is that?" It's also for people with disabled or like with no good vision. Weight sensor. The next one is the weight sensor, which is gonna help if there's gonna be too much ingredients, so the motor or the wheels will not be able to go. So that's why we need some weight sensor because it needs to has some limits. Uh, Next one is leader. Yeah, leader is helping mostly for the avoiding and also following your avoiding other cards or people or other like objects and also following you or your phone that you're holding. Uh, the wheels, yeah, of course, it's just similar, like just wheels that can be moved with the motors. Uh, so it's gonna help without if even if you don't have to pull or push, it's gonna just move because you have leader system, which gonna give a command to the motors to move forward or backside. Yeah. Uh, and the last one is battery pack, as you can see here. Uh, Battery pack. Of course, if it's like electronic device, you have to charge it. So we need it as well. So yeah, we were discussing about how and what parts of all of these. And now let me show you the main prototype made from Fusion T160. So it's the prototype of our product. So it's not about the design or it's about the how it's gonna look like finally, but it's the prototype and demo version of we did, and also it can be changed by the designs. Like all these lines can be changed for Trollex or like any other. Like for example, if you're selling for the Home Plus, it can make the Home Plus name, or it's either like CU or like GS if Emart if there are like big ones. You also can make your own styles. Yeah, this is our design of prototyping, how it's gonna look like from the Fusion in real life. Oh yeah, uh, since we don't have that much profits and so much supplies from the other, for example, university, we and we're lack of time, we did small prototype of our product with which really works well. Let me show you how it looks like. Yeah, this one is our Rolex. This is the turtle bot and some basket we bought from convenience store and our logo name. And also in the real life presentation, it's gonna be some stickers or like 3D printed our brand name or the product name. So isn't it cute? Look at this one. Yeah. So as I said before, you can change the design and make it by yourself. Yeah, thank you for attention. Goodbye.
So let's talk about the business model right now. And when it comes to business model, our when it comes to our pricing strategy, right? So we have two types of pricing strategy. First is one-time purchase, second is subscription model. So one-time purchase, when it comes to one-time purchase, the one trolley costs $400 and it includes like hardware, Pi, camera, and everything in it. And plus it includes like training the staff for $200. It's in it, and no monthly payment after all. And when it comes to a subscription model, it's the basic costs $60 and the advanced costs 90. It includes cloud analytics, updates, and email support, free onboarding for 1 year contract. And when it comes to advanced plan, it's the same but like better support, email support, updates, and cloud analytics quite often will be hold held. And cost, when it comes cost structure, total is $340 per unit. Hardware costs $220 and assembly costs $100. Packaging costs $20. So in total, as I said, it will be $340. When it comes custom add-ons, it's negotiable. So pricing for it will be, it depends on what they want. So mostly it might be added like voice branding, data licensing, and other stuffs. So when it comes profit margin, basic plan will bring us about like 43% of profit margin. The advanced plan is 60 to 65%. Purchase model from about around 15%. So let's move on. And here's the intellectual property management. When it comes to intellectual property management, we need to know what we want to protect first. So when it comes to patent, it will be like smart card tech, navigation and scanning, trademark, Trollex, like logo itself and like small logos, symbols and everything. When it comes to copyright, it will be UI, backend code, visuals, trade secrets, AI logic, analytical systems. So like as you can see, there's a timeline how it will happen. So first we will identify the IP assets, first month, second month we will be consulting with attorney, third month we will be filing the patent, third month again we will be filing the copyright, fourth month we will be filing the trademark, and fifth month we will be monitoring the progress. And finally we will finalize registration, and then we will go on. So next comes technology and process. Thank you.
I'm Pikima and I will talk about marketing strategy and operation for our product. Let me start with marketing strategy. Our main target is large retail chains in South Korea like E-Mart, Home Plus, Lotte Mart, and Jewish Supermarket. These stores already invest in smart technology, so we believe they are the reflects first customer to our product. We use a B2B model, meaning we sell directly to businesses. We provided installation training and technical support, so it's easy to retail to start using our smart cards. To promote the trolley, we organized in-store demos and display QR code poster to explain the feature to shoppers. In our social media, we'll post short videos on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok to show how fun and helpful cart is. We also use LinkedIn to research retail decision markets and collaboration with tech reviewers and working parents to build trust and visibility. We plan to measure our marketing performance to collect the feedback from pilot stores, tracking website traffic, and checking engagement rates on social media. This helps us to understand the impact of our campaigns and improve them over time. Now we are moving to operation. We are follow a hybrid local models. Product development and testing will take place in a high university startup lab, which is affordable and give us access to academic support. In our main businesses office will be in Sondo, a smart city with excellent infrastructure, those to many of us future retail clients. Assembly will happen in South Korea with ensures quality and easier communication with suppliers. We'll source camera and displays from Samsung and LG, and we get sensors from Shenzhen and frames are wheel from Dongguan, China. Um, for delivery, we'll use local services inside Korea, and for international orders, we'll uh, partner with 3PL logistic providers to ensure smooth transformation and setup. Inventory and risk management. To avoid product delays, we'll keep a 1 to 2 months safely stock important components. We'll also identify backups supplies through platforms like Alibaba, and we selected interchangeable parts to make replacement quick and easy. To manage everything efficiently, we use Odoo and supply chain management system. It helps us track inventory in real time, monitor supplies performance, and place orders at the right time. If needed, we'll do extra storage space and near clients' locations to speed up delivery and reduce transformation cost. These setups make our
That
operation not
was the
only
end of our
efficient
presentation.
but
Thank you
also
for your
flexible and
attention.
ready for growth.